What's up, everybody? Tony Camper here. You know the deal. I wanted to touch on something real quick. When I'm in the gym, you'll see I make a lot of videos after I leave the gym, and I'm sure there's a lot of reasons for that. But to me, it's like a meditative state. It's just me and my music and the weights, and I'm doing a lot of thinking. And my mind is productive, is active. It's thinking of things, and a lot of those things have to do with what I'm doing in the gym. So basically, the workout I'm doing, or what I'm about to do, or what I can do this coming up week, things like that. So anyway, today while I was training, I was thinking about it, and more often than not, people they just do the same thing over and over again. So, it's the same routine. They go on there and Monday's this, Tuesday's that, Wednesday's that, Thursday's that, Friday's that, so on and so forth. And then they wonder why they stagnate, why they're hitting plateaus, why they're not seeing development, why they're not losing weight, why they're not building muscle, all of that. And that can be associated with not switching it up, not changing. You're doing the same thing over and over again. How are you expecting to see results? How are you expecting to change? So my bit of advice that I would give, and I've been learning this myself a lot lately. I've always known you need to switch it up, for various reasons, whether it be, muscle memory, breaking through a plateau, whatever the case may be. Getting stronger, losing more weight, blah, 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 blah. A perfect example would be, when I was, for my last physique competition, you're losing weight weekly, you're cutting back on food, calories, things like that. But you'll eventually hit a point to where you do your weigh-in and you're not losing any weight. So instead of, okay, well, let me just do the same thing again next week, and maybe hoping that you'll lose weight the next week, like that was just a fluke or something. And sure enough, if you keep doing that mindset, you're not going to lose any more weight. They're called plateaus for a reason. So what I did is, okay, once I realized, okay, I'm not really losing that much weight, bam, cut the calories more, revved up the training more, things like that. I adjusted. And it works. You got to constantly challenge yourself. You got to constantly adapt. It's all about being able to adapt. Your body is an amazing machine. It's an amazing mechanism, and it's able to adjust whatever you put it through and adapt. And part of that adaptation is, building muscle so that it can, handle the load that you put on it, the strain, things like that. So if you're doing the same thing all the time, you're eventually going to stagnate, and you're going to reach a point where you're not seeing any kind of results. So switch it up. I mean, whether it's, switching your stance, or your hand placement, or let me think, the type of grips you use for certain movements. Overhand, underhand, wide grip, close grip, wide stance, close stance, conventional, sumo. There's so many different variations of things that you can do to change your workout up. I could go on and on. And if you're not sure, check the website. We're going to be posting a lot of videos. Eventually we plan on having every workout you can imagine on video. So stay tuned for that, the Barbell Life. But in the meantime, get on YouTube, look up articles. There's so many different routines out there. So much knowledge out there for just waiting. So for instance, I plan on doing the Smolov squat routine coming up here shortly. I've gotten to a certain point on my squat where I'm like, all right, I've kind of hit a wall, I want to say. I'm like, all right, it's time to take it to the next level. So I'm gonna try the small off, and then same thing with my deadlift. I'm gonna try what was it, the 5-3-1 or something like that, 5-3-2. I forget what it's called. I'm gonna try that routine. For my bench, I'm gonna try the West Side barbell. There's just so many different routines and different things you can do to change up your routine, change up the way you approach working out. So don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again, because if you keep doing that, you're not challenging yourself. Your body's already adapting, and you're gonna start plateauing. You're gonna stagnate, and you're gonna actually start to see negative effects. Your body will start storing fat in certain cases because it thinks it's hard to explain, but you can start gaining fat. You can start getting injuries. You're not building that muscle you want. Things like that. So switch it up. Do different things. Get online. Do some research. And also experiment. This is big. Actually, I'll save that for another video. So that's all I got. I kind of went over what I wanted to do, but I hope you guys take this to head and really try doing some of these things. If you ever have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm on Facebook, obviously. I have the Facebook fan page, Tony Camper, the Barbell Life. We have the Barbell Life group. We have the Barbell Life fan page. We have the Barbell Life YouTube channel, IG, the barbell.life. The barbell.life website is coming, so stay tuned for that. And we're all over the place. The Barbell Life show. We're doing big things, so stay tuned. And if you need anything, just reach out to me. Thanks for all the support. I love you guys. I'm out.